What up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Cruz, aka the Audio Cat, here with another day, another video, man. Always thanking you guys for the support. Always thanking y'all for the love, man. Today we're going to be working on Mr. REELTOREAL's OBS truck. We're going to be doing a transmission leak that he has, so we're going to fix that, and we're going to end up working on dropping the vehicle in the back so she look a little more level. Or not, he wants to tilt it a little bit more from the back, so we're going to get the car on the lift right now. As you can see on the lift, join the raffle. He don't want you to because he wants to win it. But this truck is extremely clean. Corleone Ford's custom wheels. The interior is done perfectly. Like, this is a great truck, y'all. So paint work is perfect. Bodies are perfect. I can't even tell you, it's a gorgeous truck, man. So the car up on the lift, start dismantle the transmission, get this oil leak fixed, and then we'll work the suspension. Stay tuned. Crew, so we're gonna start looking at this build. Figure out what's wrong. I already have an idea where it is, but we can see all the gunk and smudge right here. I'm gonna get my light and figure out where this bad boy is leaking from. She has a leak from here, which is the rear main seal. Which, let me get a light, guys, so I can turn this on for them so they can see this correctly. We have a leak right there. You see that, guys? That's a leak. So that's one leak that we have to deal with. Look, we got a leak right here. As you can see, we got some oil right here. That could be here. So I'm gonna drop the tranny, change the front main seal, change the oil pan gasket here. And I'm also gonna change the rear main seal right here, which is the other leak that we have in this car. But y'all can see here. So to start doing it all, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop this here. This is gonna be the drive shaft. I'm gonna remove these bolts, drop the drive shaft down. Then I'm gonna remove the bolts that go around the bell housing. We have a ground missing there, we just saw. I'm gonna take off the bell housing and then take off the support beam, and I'll be able to drop this transmission after I take off all the little accessories and the plugs to be able to get this going to where we need. Cruise, so we got the drive shaft off, as you can see, boom, removed. Put the bolts back. We've taken all the sensors off of here. Took the shifter off. They're removing the bolts from there, from the what they call the bell housing right here. Taking those off to remove the transmission and get the transmission sealed up for Mr. REELTOREAL. Put it back together. Then we'll start working on this headache they got back here going on this rear end here. So the problem with this car here is that he wants to drop it down more. They've already put shackles in here, but as you could tell, they didn't finish the job completely. So I got to fix this for real so we can get this car to drop down the way he wants to. Let me look at what they've done here. I'm checking all the suspension out on this bad boy so that I can figure out what I need to do to make it what I want it to be. So let me figure out what I'm gonna do with the guys to get this thing dropped. If I do a removal, let me see here what I'm looking at doing, because right now we have one more link here, but we want to come down a lot more. So I'm probably gonna have to move this suspension and rotate it around and do it that way to be able to give him the drop that he's looking for. But if I do it there, I'm gonna go 6 inches, so that can let it drop. Let me figure this out, y'all. Are y'all ready? I'm ready. Bring it down, make some harnesses here. What is this grabbing onto over here? This is gonna stay up here. Okay. All right, let's go. This is connected to an O2 sensor. Just bring it down now. Let's bring it down. Y'all down with that? It's on y'all. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm gonna take this out when y'all ready. Y'all got it? Come on, Tony. Put it on top of the
Until the converter in the front can come out. The converter in the front can come out. You bending it.
Good one? Hey, it kind of felt like you good.
Well, Gordon, you strong man. You're a strong man, man.
Alrighty. All right, y'all, so the transmission's down. What I'm gonna do is I'll remove the torque converter just by sliding it out. I'm gonna change the front seal here for real, back seal, and the oil pan gasket. And this should be ready to go. So I'm gonna start the process of doing this. And hopefully it blows up when you drive. I'm playing. Hopefully it runs good, man. We'll be right back in a minute, y'all. All right, y'all, so I took the seal off and I showed y'all, but this is the seal that was in the front of the vehicle here. I got my tool that pulled out the seals. I pulled out the front seal, which is all devastated and corroded. I'm gonna get the new one in. Slap her in, where am I putting right here? When you're doing these, you gotta kind of have to go all the way around as you start forcing her down. It becomes a little pain in the butt, but you'll get it going. Come on, girls. to give a little bit of.
02 03 70 7486.
Yeah.
02 03 707
So I get the old gas guy just took off, and I just use it as a thing to get kind of smack it around. And now I'm in there. That seal's done. Now, I'm gonna work on this seal here. I ordered the one, they gave me the wrong one. So I'm gonna get the right seal brought in for that. Put the hosing on it. Turn the transmission around, put the oil pan gasket, and this transmission will be leak-free. Stay tuned. All right, crew. So what we're doing now is we're gonna figure out how this is done. This already has a suspension drop on the vehicle, but we're trying to copy more of a lower stance in the back of the vehicle. So we're gonna do at this point, we're actually gonna go remove this whole kit from here. I'm gonna flip this around, put it back to the stock location, bring it down to the 6-inch down here, and repeat on both sides. When we drop it down, we'll know if that's what we need to be. At that point in time, I can still play with it and see if I need to adjust it. So to start, I'm gonna start removing these 4 bolts from here. I'm going to remove the bolt, this shackle kit that he has on right here, and then put this in the factory location of the shackles and see if we can accomplish this. So that's what we're on. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got the front and seals done. We're gonna do the oil pan, but I'm gonna put it on the car, make it a little bit easier, but I'm gonna go up with her right now, get it installed, and then I'll make my life a little bit easier to get installed. So we're putting it in real quick for real. Get the transmission where we need it.
That's gonna be a perfect fit. You going up all the way.
It's gonna be perfect. Alrighty. So now, mechanical, you're telling.
I got it. Trust me, bro. I got this.
Okay, so now guys, let's go more, more in, more up. So I'm gonna wrap this right in a minute. Move right there. There goes one side. You got a bolt for this side?
They're on the plastic.
Hold this here.
It says trans bolts.
That don't sound right.
Hey man, nothing sounds good.
Got right in my nose.
All right, guys, so on the reel-to-reel car, front seal done, rear seal's done. Now we're gonna remove the gasket on the oil pan to be able to get this oil pan cleared up. In fact, give me some light, because the camera can't see nothing here. So we're gonna have to get this oil pan off, remove all these bolts, drop the oil pan, put the new seals, transmission will be sealed up and ready to go. We're rocking and rolling, y'all, so stay tuned. All right, crew, so we got the oil pan dropped in the car already. Look what the valve bodies and everything look like on the transmission. And here we have the pan. So we just removed the gasket from it. We'll do the cleaning and get all the stuff out. As you can see, there's some weird stuff in here. But we're about to get this cleaned out and going. You see all this muck? That's all metal shavings that you're seeing inside the transmission. So we're gonna clean all this area out. That's actually a magnet. Once that gets cleared out, then we'll be able to put the new gasket on, get it on the car, and we gotta charge extra because the owner's watching it while we're working, bro. This ain't right.
I'm over here listening. I'm trying to.
Metal. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm here, ma'am. All right, crew, so we already got the transmission done on the Mr. Reel-to-Reel car. We're working on the rear suspension now. We're removing this upper leaf spring from here. We're gonna do a relocation. Basically, we're gonna flip it to the other side. We're gonna call it a flip kit. Then we could adjust the height. So the guys right now are removing the bolts that we need to be able to get this flip kit installed. We're gonna cause us to remove the front bolts from here, front bolts from there. We got the tension with the screwdriver, the jacks, to be able to remove this spring, flip it to the bottom, put the flip kit in, and then start rolling from there. So right now, look at the process we're in. Stay tuned. Maybe another YouTube video there. Ah, y'all, so this is what's going on. We removed this leaf spring from the car. This is what they call a flip kit. When this goes installed, they're still gonna install it now, but it basically allows this to be, instead of the top of the unit, it flips it to the bottom of the unit, because that's what they call a flip kit. So Josh is beginning to mock it up to get it installed in this bad boy and start getting this car going, and that's the new bump stop that we're gonna be using here. So he's gonna be working on that. But right now, Josh is gonna start doing this install here with Santander, get this going, and hopefully we get the right level that we need here and get this car delivered soon. All right, let me get my glasses up. All right, Cruise, so we at the end, man, getting this car delivered to Mr. REELTOREAL.
Yes, sir.
Come on down, let's take a look at her.
Man, this thing came out crazy.
That's what she came out. So you wanted to drop in the back. That's what you got.
Back. It's definitely dropped.
I love it.
It look good.
How you liking it, Real?
I love it.
I love it
that
too.
Was the exact stance
So
that I want.
where do people go to get this on this raffle?
You can get it from the link in my description on my videos, or you can get it from my Instagram, RealGang_1, or RealToReal9_901.
That kind of get it too.
And it's
So you
only
guys can
20
actually, it's only $20 for tickets. You can actually enter to win this vehicle on the raffle. I'm entering.
And it won't be dirty like this.
No, it won't be dirty.
Y'all know I'm
But
gonna
you literally just look like you went to the
We gotta
mud.
Fight that thing up.
But she is definitely ready to go at this page. I know she's sealed up and
Let me
she's
say
good.
one thing to y'all. Whoever wins this, you taking your factories. I'm not storing no more wheels at my house.
That's 100% real. It was a pleasure to get you served.
Man, I appreciate it.
Take delivery of your babies. Hopefully I win the raffle.
Came
She'll be
through
right back to
again.
AUDIOZONE.
Came
Hopefully
through.
she come
You
right
always
back to
come.
AUDIOZONE, bro. Hopefully I get to keep this truck.
Hey,
What you think, Dad?
Over delivered, so hey, it's only right for him to try to win.
I wish I'm gonna win. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try. If I win it, I'm gonna keep it just like that. I'm gonna drop the front a little bit, and I'm gonna keep it as my daily. Cause when my wife make me mad, they're gonna leave and go trucking now. This is a Texas state, you know what I'm saying?
And you can pull whatever too still.
It's still, it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
a truck, you know what I'm saying? Real always. Thank you for everything,
Man,
Papa. God
appreciate
bless you. Enjoy. Load her up in the Godzilla over there.
Godzilla.
Take delivery, do your thing.
that's
What's the name of her? What's her name?
Flipper.
Flipper. Well, go load her up on
Flip
Flipper.
color. Godzilla was a good name. I should have used that one.
Now here, pause. Now,
Let's see. You gotta come right here. You gotta get it right there. That's better. And you can brighten it up.
Taking a picture.
Just record and screenshot it.